Okay, the hair be looking red. I'm kind of here for it, even though I refuse to ever have red hair again. I'm part of a track bear challenge again. I did one last month, which I spoke about on my other channel. But I'm on track bear again. And I'm doing a calendar put forth by Brielle. Absolutely love her. We'll have her comment, like her channel down below. I've been meaning to respond to her comment on my short. Literally had a heart attack when she put a comment on my short. I was like, oh my god, one of my favorite content creators interacted with my post on social media. And then I got busy with work and forgot to. So I'll probably do that today. So I'm gonna set aside about maybe about 40 minutes and do some writing now, and then 20 minutes a bit later. But I set my goal for the month, like this month of November, to write, how many words? 25,000. Because I set 50,000 words as a goal for last month, and I got to like 14 something. Obviously working 3 jobs and like family health issues and stuff. It's crazy. So I'm gonna put on some Cherry Wallis in the background, because if you know, you know, her with the advent calendar. I'm gonna write my book. Yeah, I'm having fun. I'm writing a lot of like magic stuff, a lot of world building, a lot of will they, won't they in terms of romance, but I don't feel I'm gonna have her end up with anyone in the end, my main character. But it's definitely a will they or won't they kind of moment. Almost like a love triangle, like Vampire Diaries, but if I end up doing a second book, because I hope it to have it be a duology or trilogy. No, trilogy. I don't know why I said trio. A trilogy or duo. So maybe in later books you might end up with one of them. But writing the history, doing the mood boards and stuff, and I will actually pull up the mood board and give you like a little glimpse and stuff. But the main character is very much so based on me. So that's kind of cool. And yeah, like I'll check in a bit later, but I might do like a, you know, maybe just like show 2 days writing, like one day where obviously I'm not working, but I did do stuff around the house and help my dad and stuff, and then a day where I'm working, and then, yeah, and then later on in the future I might do like a week and stuff. But yeah, I'll show you kind of like my mood board, because I did like boards on Google Docs, like sub-tabs of each character and like the inspiration behind them, and it's really cool. So as you can see here, I've labelled it manuscript, but on Trackbear it's literally unknown, so I'm going to refer to a project unknown till I figure out a better name. But you got the family and some of the other characters, but then we got the main character. Oh my god. She's based off me when I was obviously a lot smaller and had greeny blue hair. I wish I could go back. Very much so based off me and one of my favourite cars. And then you got the sister. And then you got the mom. I've heard that doing this helps. So I've literally went on Pinterest, downloaded photos, and then put them in here. And do you want me to do a video explaining how I was able to layer it like this? I'm more than happy to do that. But yeah, so I'm not going to spoil the rest of the characters, and obviously you just saw their names and kind of like the inspiration behind them. But yeah, this is going to be fun. So I'm going to set a timer for like 45 minutes, and we'll see how much writing I can get done. But I would like to write at least 2 scenes and finish out the, because I'm on chapter 8. I would like to finish chapter 8 today. So we'll see what I do. Hey, part of the writing process. I didn't actually write any new scenes or finish my chapter. However, I did get my word count up. I did 277 words today. Mainly because as I was looking through bits of information, and because of a scene I had already written, I was like, oh, I need to add in a bit more context a bit earlier on. So I went and added a few like bits of dialogue and description in previous things I've written. So I've been doing a lot of editing and revising as I go. That way I can hopefully get away with only doing the one draft, but also, we'll see. Taking a break. It took me like 50 minutes because I'm like trying to figure out how to word things. Gonna do some watering and then I'll do some more writing and then hopefully write at least 2 or 3 more scenes and finish off chapter 8. But I did add in some bits. I think it really adds, so I'm quite happy. Okay, so I just finished that. Now I'm gonna go have a bath because honestly my body hurts. And my husband just got home. But yeah, I'm gonna go have a bath, do some more writing. I find that when I'm relaxed and kind of bored, my creativity is better. So I'm gonna do that and see how many words we can track. I'm back. That was actually quite a nice bath and I did get quite a bit done. Obviously, my poor husband, who was trying to shave in peace, was also having to listen to me talk about the book.
Oh, I love when you talk about the book.
Yeah, he's kind of like a beta reader, but not really. He's been giving me feedback as I go, which, as someone who doesn't really read a lot, it's actually valuable getting that feedback from the person who doesn't read a lot. But yeah, so, and I haven't written in a little bit, so I've been going through and doing line edits. Don't quote me, this is just what I find helps me get back into the moment, the feelings, and the energy of the book, and continuing that like very seamlessly throughout the rest of the scene, so there's no like dramatic shift in tones and stuff, if that makes sense. So I've been going through doing line edits, adding in paragraphs, a little bit of dialogue, more descriptive, and then once I get through this, then I am ready to write the next couple scenes. Typically, I'm pretty good about writing multiple days in a row, or only taking a day or 2 off. But I did so much writing last month while working that I got very burnt out and ended up taking the first 10 days of this month off. So, been doing pretty good. Managed to get my word count up to, so far in the Brielle Writes challenge that I'm in, I've moved up 3 places on the leaderboard and I've done 509 words just in line editing. So, because I want to get this published very quick so that my very loving and dear Nan will be able to see it. And I'll be able to share it with her. So that's why I'm like editing as I go and refreshing and adding in more bits as I come up with new ways to add in certain plots. Because I'm trying to keep it very good, very like mystery, very... yeah, so that's what I've been doing. And also, I'm improving as a writer the more I write, so I want to make sure that the whole book is up to that level without doing hundreds and hundreds of drafts. So if I can get away with doing just this one draft and continually edit as I'm getting back into the writing, and I'll be happy. But yeah, I'm gonna do a bit more. I've done quite a bit of line editing. Might just do a little bit more, like maybe 20 minutes more. And then I'll check in and tell you guys the updated word count. And then I will write the next 2 scenes and hopefully finish chapter 8. Okay, so pause this. I did about 25 minutes of line editing. I didn't do the whole book, obviously, but I did up till the beginning of chapter 5. And I can always go back over the most recent bits later on, but yeah. Those are recently done, they don't need to be done straight away. I made some good progress. I am now 4 places up on the leaderboard, I think. I'm a very competitive person, so the leaderboard helps. And I have done 656 words today, just in line editing and adding in sentences, paragraphs, dialogue, descriptors, so I'm quite happy there. So I'm now going to work on the 2 scenes and then hopefully finish up chapter 8 if I can. I'm trying to keep the chapters not... I'm on chapter 9 actually. So I'm going to do like 2 or 3 scenes and finish that up because I'm trying to have some chapters that are a bit smaller because obviously I am up to page 157 in this book. Obviously it's quite big because it's quite magical, fantasy, stuff like that. So I'm trying to keep some of the chapters a little bit smaller and some of them a bit longer. Obviously the first couple chapters are a little bit longer because there's a lot of describing and world building that happens there, but the rest of it, because now there's a sense of where you are sort of thing, it's going to be a little bit more fast paced. But yeah, I'm excited. so we'll see how well I go. I'm watching some Real Vintage Dollhouse. Anyone that I watch while I'm like filming this video, I will definitely leave notes on my computer so I can link them down below so you can check them out, because honestly, Wallis, Brielle Writes, Sincerely B, Real Vintage Dollhouse, you know, they're quite comforting to me, but they help me be productive because I can have them on in the background and it's not like jarring or annoying or anything. So yeah, we'll see how I do. It is 10:37 at night and I'm doing really well. I actually ended up writing 3 scenes, so I wrote 2 kind of bigger scenes, finished off chapter 9, started chapter 10 and wrote the first scene in that. My husband is here with more support, also he wants to go to bed. And he's also been listening to me and giving me feedback, and yeah, on track there. I have improved immensely on the leaderboard, love that. But also on my goals, if I look at this specific novel and it tells you how many words you need to do per day to hit your goal, I am 21 words ahead because my daily word count that I need to be hitting is 2,841. So I'm at 2,862, so I'm quite happy. But yeah, so it's a lot of adding, like doing the base of the work and then adding in more descriptors and making the scene make more sense. But like my literal favorite thing that I actually wrote tonight was literally I had it here, I'll find it in 2 seconds. So yeah, you're not getting her, Mark growled, fully intending on lunging forward and destroying this thing. I will rip you apart, limb from limb. Mark bites out, stepping forward, the figure not having the same effect on him and paralyzing him the way it did Andrea. That's one of my favourite lines I've written tonight. There's a lot of favourite lines, but that one takes the cake because I'm like, oh my god, that's conveying everything I want it to. So I'm quite happy. And yeah, that is the end of day 1 of the 2-day like daily vlog for you to see like my writing on a day that I'm not working and then a day that I am working, which is tomorrow, and it's also my nan's birthday, so I'm happy. Things are moving, things are happening, and yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. So it is Wednesday. I'm calling it day 2 of the vlog because I didn't write anything yesterday because I went to work, went to my grandparents' place for my nan's birthday. That was really nice. We got to see her. She had a great day despite being on chemo this week. And then my husband went around after he finished work and surprised her too with a card. So it was a lovely day. We were able to spoil my nan, but my lower back pain was really bad. I'm going to assume it's because I'm lifting things incorrectly at work and back issues running my family, but also my posture is not the best. So I write in bed and now I'm constantly hunched over, which just seems to be when my back starts hurting. So now today I'm basically working on my posture. But yeah, I'm transferring footage from my phone to my laptop and deleting it off my phone so I can actually film more. But yeah, I'm quite excited. Hope I can do a bit more writing today, like after taking the family dogs to the vets, for routine stuff and helping my mum and stuff. So let's see how productive we are today. Also, I might add in like word count, like for each like thing. Let me know. Obviously I would have done that by now. Let me know if that looks good, if that's something you like. But yeah. Okay, so I am back from vets and having lunch, or to finish having lunch. So now I'm gonna sit outside and write for about half an hour. We'll see how much I can get done while enjoying the sunlight. My dog's running around like idiots. Okay, so it's been just over half an hour. Just got my yoga mat, it's on, laptop's here. And I did a little bit of revising rather than just writing, but I still got my word count for the day up to 182. My dogs just came running up all happy. What are you doing? We got a writing buddy. We got a writing buddy. I just love you so much. But yeah, so I'm gonna go help my mum with stuff, and then next time you see me, hopefully I will have a cuppa. You get that fly. Yeah, hopefully I will have a cuppa and I'll get them all done. But honestly, I did highlight two of my favourite lines that I revised. She never sat on here with me before. Oh, I'm so happy. I love this girl. I highlighted them because I was like, oh, I want to share them because they're good. Oh, hello, Fan. Just pushing me. You're just pushing me up. There she goes again. I love when it warms up. I hate the flies that come with it.
Okay.
I don't like you. I don't know why you couldn't make your own. That was awkward. I'm finally back with a cuppa. Helping my mum do some stuff. Wanna wave? Look at us being away from home girlies, except she just wants to get photos printed and I want to write my novel. She's like, yep, a day in our lives. But yeah, I finally have a cuppa. Ignore the Panthers mug if you see it. I know my team didn't make it into the grand final, but I have hope for next year. I have hope. But yeah, so basically I'm going to be writing and helping mum, and then we'll see what my word count is when we're done. Okay, I am jumping in editing and saying that I do not get that much work done after this. I just couldn't get into swing of things. It's now quite a few days later, so I figured I'd end the vlog here and have it be very realistic. It's that sometimes you get busy with work, you get busy with work, like family stuff and friend stuff, and that's completely fine. Yeah, I'm still proud of the progress I made. I've still improved my skill as a writer, and I did important work in my book. So I'm happy, and on top of that, I'm doing content creation. So you know what? Sometimes you don't always hit the goals that you want, but you still get stuff done that you need. So let me know what videos you would like to see from me about writing my book. Any questions you have, I'll be happy to answer. And maybe at some point in a couple of weeks, when I finally quit one of my 3 jobs, I'll have a bit more time and I can do a week chatty, cozy vlog where I write. But until then, thanks for watching my video. Thanks for being interested in my writing journey, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Okay.